Hello, everybody. You could call me Hunch, and today I'm on double duty. I'm on dad duty and I'm on crypto duty. We're going to be talking about a lot of things, so strap in, not financial advice. These are all just theories, fun things to talk about. Let's get to it. Are you okay, little Hunchy? Okay. All right, let's get to it. So we're going to be talking about China. We're going to go back to that. Sorry. This is Chax. If you don't know what Chax is, I've talked about it for a long time. Maybe a few months since I've been diving into BRC20s. And to me, I always say this is a rug pull. This is, nonsense. I mean, look at this. This is a flying bear through space. What does that mean? Who knows? They do staking, farming. They do BRC20s, right? You can go through this. That's not the point. I'm going to talk about it from a trade perspective, right? I tweeted, I think this was yesterday, China waking up, or this might have been this morning, China waking up and they love a good rug pull. I love that tweet. I think this has a good chance of pumping based on the chart. Okay, look at this. This looks like a wedge to me. You can see it right here. Maybe we'll do a cup and handle again like we did down here. Oh, you can't really see it because I'm in the way. Okay, I'll move for you. Okay, yeah, you can see maybe we're forming a cup and handle. Maybe we're forming a huge wedge. That's apparent right here, right? And, you can tell I had these lines here before that I've been trading this or been thinking about trading it. I think this is possibly a good trade if we can break above this line, or we can form a cup and handle. I do think China's going to come back to BRC20s at some point, and it's going to pump because, this is totally the Asian culture, right? I'm here for it. I think it's exciting. Okay, now let's talk about TAP. TAP has been blowing up on Twitter, right? So I say, bad word, Sora fully minted on TAP. TAP is going to be huge in my opinion, right? So this minted out so quick. If you don't know what Sora is, it's the venture capital fund. Oh, buddy, don't turn your head too much. Oh, okay. You want to go that way? Oh, hold on. Gotta be able to breathe, buddy. Good. Okay. Sora is the venture capital fund that is sponsoring Benny the Dev, TAP protocol, so on and so forth. They're trying to get Trac via Karma airdrop, right? Exchange it. They're trying to stake that Trac, or not stake it, become a validator with that Trac, support the network, so on and so forth. Low amount of Trac in circulation, right? 21 million. To me, that's super bullish. Now, a lot of people talk about this DMT NAT. This is on TAP. It's based on digital matter theory by the Block Runner team. I'm not a hater of it. I think it's interesting. I think you could do cool things with NFTs, right? Make collection with NFTs, and I'll talk about that in a second. But to me, just to have this this first inflationary meme, right? I don't think the masses are going to come to this. It's not a dog coin. It's not a cat coin, right? It's just an inflationary meme token based on digital matter theory. Not a hater. I'd much rather own Trac. It depends on Trac. You do you, not into it that much, but that doesn't mean I can't flip bullish, right? As of right now, still bearish. It's been sitting here. I don't have a good chart, so maybe there's a wedge forming. Somebody tell me below if there is. It's very possible, but as of right now, still bearish. Now, Natcats, I don't know if this is also a coin or, but I believe they also have ordinals or NFTs or whatever you want to call them. And they kind of look like node monkeys, but they're cats, right? I'm into that. I think that's pretty cool, right? And I think that's pretty cool because here we go. This statement, and I kind of generally think this: cats on Bitcoin, dogs on ETH. Welsh is pumping on Bitcoin, but I do think the cats, right, with those Galaxy cats or whatever they are for ordinals, Leo on stacks, right? I do think this is generally a funny statement. I've been saying this for a while now, right? And I've talked about one cat in the past. Very interesting. Now, in terms of TAP, what do I like? I don't really like too much yet. I like Give, right, as a meme on TAP. I like Sora, which, where is it? Is it right here? Yeah, TAP Sora. I think that's interesting, just from a meme perspective. Now, Ghsy is also, I believe, going to be able to bridge onto TAP. So I'm super bullish on that. And then I'm going to be bullish on the native token TAP, I believe, which is getting airdropped. Super bullish things happening. I think you need to pay attention, focus, chill, wait, do all those things, right? Now, I just want to keep addressing this issue because, I don't mind a trade, right? Hoo the cat. I think that's cool. I do agree that cats on Bitcoin are a thing, right? Look at Leo on Stacks. A big fan of Leo. If you don't know what Leo is, right? Maybe we can go to look at it. Well, we'll go at the end. But who, right? I think you can make a lot of money in this if you're going to trade it, right? It's on the MERL chain. They say it's a layer 2. It's not a layer 2. To me, it's an Ethereum layer. I think everyone's being dishonest. You can go on MERL swap. You can swap it. It's not BTC. It's MERL BTC, which is basically Ethereum WBTC. They don't want to tell you that, right? But it's all over the website, right? WBTC. All right, this is not a layer 2 Bitcoin. This is an Ethereum derivative chain or whatever you want to call it. I'm not against making money, right? I'm not against it. I'm against the total lack of transparency and honesty regarding this thing, right? They think this is supporting the Bitcoin network, and maybe it is, but it's certainly not keeping Bitcoin in mind, right? I believe, Benny, they're just trying to pump their bags. They're trying to steal massive amounts of market share from actual Bitcoin builders. The people who support this thing don't know anything about Bitcoin, I feel like, because it's clear as day that you should be able to stipulate, yes, this is more likely an Ethereum L2, or this is an L2 based on Ethereum, right? And I know this, right? Lots of these L2s are going to pop up because it's super easy to make, I'm assuming. I've already had people in my DMs asking me to pump their EVM Bitcoin chains, okay? So this is a bunch of nonsense. I don't hate the trade, though. I like cats. I got nothing against cats. I disagree with the drip, the Merlin ball, like the nonsense, the pump your own bags, the total dishonesty around this, right? That's what I have a problem with. And to be honest, that's why I'm trolling the heck out of them. I purchased this Pengu on ORNJ, and it's a wizard. You know what I'm doing? And then I changed my Twitter handle to call me hunch.tap.merlin.diaperbaby. I think it's perfect fitting. I've got a diaper baby. I think they're diaper babies. And I've got a penguin that looks like a wizard. Okay, this is the biggest troll meme situation of all time. Now, this leads me to my final conclusion. We've figured this out, right? Ghsy is going to be bridging onto Tab or using Tab to give you Bitcoin rewards or WBTC rewards, right? See, there again, I'm not against WBTC. I don't know how that's involved. Why is it WBTC? But I'm not against it. I'm against the total lack of transparency. And if I think Ghsy is overutilizing Ethereum and they should be using Tab, or when I discover more out of Tab, then I'm going to bash Ghsy, just like I bashed Alex when I thought they were doing bad things with oracles. And I'm bashing, I'm going to be honest with you. And I'm bearish on Nat, right? Like, that doesn't mean I don't support Nat. I'm just telling you the truth and how I feel. That doesn't mean you can't make money, right? I'm just talking about that. So Ghsy Cash, again, I think this is going to be a huge wedge at some point. I think we're going to go up with the whole Tab ecosystem eventually. Trac specifically, if Bitcoin can go back up, right? Everything depends on Bitcoin. This is doing okay, just fine. This chart looks insanely bullish to me. It reminds me a lot of just like higher lows, like with Sovereign, right? We've been talking about Sovereign for a while. The chart looks crazy, right? If you go to 1 year, just like higher lows, higher lows, higher lows. I think the same thing with Trac. I think we're getting ready to blow. Again, I'm not against trading. Don't spread yourself too thin, I think. But, you know, if you want to get Hoo the cat, or you want to get EXLR, Elixir, right? How do you... Elixir, there it is. See, like, if you want to get Elixir, right? Like, I'm okay with it. I'm not against it. There's just a lot going on with this. Like, it drives me absolutely insane. So, hear me out. Right? Even though I got a wizard penguin, if you follow me and you got Merlin and a wizard emoji and a wizard ball emoji, you will be blocked. I will block you hands down immediately. I don't have time for it. I think it's nonsense. I don't think you should be a simp. I don't think it's good for the community. I think if they were more transparent about what they were doing, it's fine. But there was total lack of transparency. I think it's nonsense. I think you should trade it if you want to. And I'm on your side, baby. Let's get it. I think I've identified the perfect portfolio. Watch Tap. You don't have to buy Sora. You don't have to buy Gib. You don't have to buy Nat. You don't have to do any of this. I'm just saying watch it. I think there's going to be a lot on Tap. It's blowing up in my mind. I think it's boiling. It's ready to stew. I think market share is going to go from Merlin to there. Maybe not. Who knows? That's just my theory. We're all just trying our best here. The world is a string of possibilities, not financial advice. I've got a hunch, and Tap is it. So you can call me Hunch.